Hello everyone, thank you so much for staying tuned. In this video today I'm going to be working on the front elevation. Now we've been able to draw to scale 1 to 100 the floor plan. Now this is the floor plan. In the previous video I showed us how to fix the window, how to strategically fix the window with the calculations, and also the doors like we have here. So you can take a look at that video and see how we do that. Now in this video I'm going to be working on this other part of the question, Roman figure 2. We are drawing to scale of 1 to 100 as well, the front elevation. And when we talk about the front elevation, we are talking about this side of the floor plan, because this is the front side, the side with the balustrade with gate. This is the front side, so it's very easy. We are going to be drawing whatever we see when we view from the front. Now the question, if you look at the specification given to us, the kind of roof is pitch, pitch roof with all of this part of the roof. So I've been able to do sketch something like this. This is a pitch roof, or we call it gable roof. Okay, this is how it is. Now looking, if an observer stand at this part here, this is the front of the house. So this is the garage. Okay, and having a roller shutter, from the question, you can see the garage door. When you get to the garage door, roller shutter, that is the kind of door it has. So it's at this place. Then this is the balustrade is like a balcony having a small gate, okay, at the front here. Then we have a window. So this window, now this window viewing from the front, this is the window. So here this window will be visible. It will be visible because this gate is like a small gate, a dwarf gate. And this other window, this is it. So when you stand here, you are seeing the whole of this part. Okay, now this one here is the fascia board. The fascia board, you are seeing this roof. This is the roof, and this is the ridge cap, of the roof. Okay, so we are quickly going to draw this. When you view from this front, you are going to be seeing the whole of this place flat with all of this part. So to draw this now, the front view, I usually advise, like I said that in my introduction to building drawing, I usually advise that when we are to draw the floor plan, before you draw the floor plan, quickly take a look at what the question underneath it, what we are to draw next. They say front elevation. So I usually advise that we leave some space, okay, in front of the floor plan, because it's much more easier to produce the floor plan below here at this part here, because it's much more easier. You will see what I mean now when we start drawing it. So what we are going to do now, we are going to place this T-square. So just draw a line, draw this line this way. So this line will be the ground level. Okay, and now the next thing I'm going to do now, from this part, from this edge, now we are going to be seeing this edge and this edge here and all of the edges. So what I'm going to do, produce this line down this way. Okay, produce this line down like this, then come to this side, this thickness. Okay, just produce it down. This way. Okay, so we have it like this. So now if you look at the specification, okay, wall here, floor to ceiling height, space is 3,100, floor to ceiling height. So at this point I'm going to, this is the ground level, so we can call this GL. This is the ground level. So I'm going to indicate the floor. So the floor, I can just use 0.2 to just indicate floor. 0.2, 0.2. So just have, okay, this way. So let's take that as the floor. Okay, now we are told that the floor to ceiling, floor to ceiling height space is 3100. So to scale, that will be 3 point, to scale and centimeter, that will be 3.1. 3.1. So I will take the reading from this floor, not from this ground level. Okay, I will take the reading from the floor. I will take 3.1 from this floor. Yeah, this 3.1. Okay, so this is it, 3.1. So I can do that here as well. 3.1 here, 3.1. So this 3.1, then I can connect them now. Connect them first within continuous line. So this floor to ceiling represent this, from this floor to this ceiling. So this is it here, from this floor to this ceiling height. Okay, floor to the ceiling height. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be representing, I need to draw the roof part now, this roof part. Now when you are viewing this from this side, everything is going to appear flat, because you are viewing from the front. You are seeing the whole of this area, you are seeing the whole of this. Okay, and you are also seeing this ridge cap. So I'm going to be putting this roof now. So that is determined by the angle given to us. The angle given to us here is 25-degree pitch, 25-degree pitch roof, as you can see here. So how do I determine that? I will take my protractor, use my protractor for that. So I'll fix it this way, such that this place is in alignment with this 0. Then I will read 25. This is 10, this is 20, this is 25. So this is 25. So how do I draw that? This is 25. So from that point now, I can produce a horizontal line this way, like this. Okay, so I'll produce a horizontal line. Okay, so that's how we determine the roof. Now we need to, from this roof now, then I will need to put in the ridge cap. Now if you look at the specification given to us, in some specification they will give you the ridge cap, but in this specification on the roof, you always see that in the roof. These are just the features given, so the ridge cap is not given. So we are going to assume a reasonable measurement for that, just like they say reasonable dimension where necessary. Assume reasonable dimension where necessary. So I will use 0.2. So just pick it from this top. I'm using from this top. Okay, 0.2, or better still, let's use from this side here, 0.2. So you have it this way. So this is this will give us the ridge cap. Okay, so then I need to show if projection. Okay, the if projection is the distance, okay, from the roof to the wall, this part here. So this part here is the if projection. Okay, now if you look at the from the roof, if is not given in some question, the if are always given, but since we are not given, I'm going to assume measurement for that, because we need to show that as well. So I'm going to use 0.5, and the 0.5 should be from this wall here. So the extension, the projection of the roof, okay, out like this at both sides is the if. So I will take that as 0.5. So this is 0.5. Then I'll come to this other part as well, 0.5. 0.5 as the rule, as the eve. Then I'm going to draw a vertical. So just move it to that point. So just draw a vertical this way. Then come to this other part as well. Projection. Okay, this way. Okay, so that is for the eve projection at both sides. Then I need to show the facial board as well. I will need to show the facial board from this. You can see this facial board. So this is the facial board. I will need to show that as well. Now that is also not given unto us, so I will assume, okay, 0.5. Usually most times facial board is also 0.5. Okay, I will take 0.5 to this part here. Okay, then take 0.5 to this part as well. Zero 0.5, then so I can connect them together to show the facial board. Can join within continuous line first. Okay, so that is the facial board. Then if you take a look at the floor plan, let me show you something. If you look at the floor plan, you can see this area here, the whole of this dotted line here. I hope you can see all of this dotted line. It means the roof that is covering the building. That is the roof that is covering the building. Why this inner line here demarcating this, all of this at this part, to this side and to this side, that is the pitch roof. Okay, it's like you are having the roof like this. Okay, this is a sloping side, this one sloping side, this is another sloping side in this format like we have here. Okay, so this is where the ridge cap is on. Okay, so this side and this side, so you can see the roof material protruding out of the whole building a little. So I will need to just show that as well, just to show that, and will represent that. Okay, I can just use any dimension of my choice. I can just use 0.5 here also. Then this part here 0.5 as well. So I'm going to have this. So I will have this part. Then I will have okay, move it to it. Then I will have this part as well. Okay, so this is the whole of the roof now covering the building. Still, let me highlight this roof part, so that it will be more clearer now. As I'm highlighting it, you understand better the view that we have drawn already. So from here now, from this part now, I will highlight this. So this part here, okay, I hope you can see that. Then we come to this part, here, to this part here, then this, okay, like we have there, then this. Okay, the ridge cap, let me align the ridge cap now. Okay, that is the part for the ridge cap. Okay, then this, the facial board at both sides. Okay, then this. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So this is how the roof is going to be appearing. This is how it's going to be appearing. So this is the fascia board, this fascia board here, this is the roof, okay, the roof material, and this is the ridge cap. Okay, it will appear flat like you have here. I hope that is clear, and I hope it's much more clearer now. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now for this part now, I will, okay, let's look at this part, this window. I hope you can see this window where I'm putting the pencil, this window from the floor plan. Okay, that's why I said it's much more better. The front elevation is underneath the floor plan. So I'm going to be drawing this line now. I'll produce this line down. I will drop from this window down like this, and the other side. Okay, so I'm going to drop this line this way. So we have this window, because I'm going to be seeing this window. This like I said, is like a dwarf gate, this balustrade with gate, a dwarf gate. So the window is going to be visible, okay, which you're going to be seeing. Then the next one is this part now. So I will drop this from this part, okay, and come to this side like this. Okay, so now let's begin to fix this window now. The usual height of window is always of the same height with door. Okay, if you watch building very well, the window and the doors are always of the same height. So the standard height for a door from the floor is always 2100, that is 2.1. So from this floor now, I'm going to take 2.1. I will take 2.1 like this. So this is a 2100, that is 2 millimeter before converting to centimeter, before using the scale. So this is 2.1. okay, so I'm going to be joining them, which will produce the window. Okay, so this is my window. Okay, and if you check the height, now we are going to be making use of the height. Which type of window is here? We'll look at our given floor plan again. Okay, this is the floor plan now. This is the window we are talking about. Okay, it's double window there, W1. So we go to this the specification. Always refer back to the specification so that you use the right specification. For window, W1 is, like I said in my previous video, this 1100 is the height of the window, while this is the width. We've been using this width since. Now it's time for us to use this height and the thickness. So this height is 1100. That means this height from here to here is 1100. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to take 1.1 from here, 1.1. So this is 1.1. Then we take 1.1 from here as well, 1.1. So we connect them together this way. So that is the window. Okay, because it's 2, I'm going to be demarcating it into 900. Okay, or better still, this middle part here. Okay, just drop it as well, drop it down as well, this part. Okay, so we have it this way. Now the thickness, we need to put in the thickness. The thickness is 25. That is, if you have to convert, is very small. That is 0.025 5. Okay, so it's absolutely too small, so we can just assume, just put a very small thickness of 0.1. Okay, 0.1 this way. Okay, because it's inconsequential, very small, so you can have it like this. Have it this way. Have it this way. Okay, so I can have it this way. Now, which type of window? We need to know the type of window. If you look at it, go to W, the window. It said aluminum casement windows. So it's aluminum casement window. So we have to represent it this way. So draw the thickness of this part as well. Like this. Okay, just put it like this. Okay, so I will highlight it much more later. Okay, so let's come to this part now, to this part. So it has to be of the same height. So usually I ought to have drawn this thin continuous line, extending it like this. Okay, both up and down this way. So this is going to be forming the window for this side. Okay, okay, so we have this window at this side. So now I'm going to be showing the balustrade. You can see the balustrade. Okay, they said lobby, the lobby area 450 by 150 reinforced concrete beam, 1200 high gate balustrade. Okay, it's like a short gate. So I will start 1200. Okay, I will start from the floor. From the floor here, take what measurement is that? 1.2. So that will be 1.2. So this will be 1.2. Okay, that is 1.2. So I'm going to draw. So I will draw across it this way. So just draw this line. Okay, so which is going to be forming the balustrade. So just from this part now, where you have this. So just take any measurement this way at both sides like this. Okay, okay, so that is the balustrade with gate. Then to this part now, we need to fix in the roller shutter. The roller shutter done. So we have this. So let me remove this SS line, construction line. So this symbolize the roller shutter. So this completes everything. So let me just highlight it now. So and buy this part. Okay. And the ground level, we have this. So we have it like that. Then so this is the other window. Then for the roller shutter, okay, this is the floor. Okay, so that's the floor part. Then the balustrade. Okay, so okay, so you have this. So you can see that the window, the balustrade is covering part of the window. Okay, so to complete the this, so we'll just show the concrete beam. Let's just show the concrete beam. Okay, we just fix the concrete beam. Okay, of no particular measurement, so we have it like this. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, thank you very much for staying tuned. God bless you. See you in my next video. We need to do I'm going to be putting us through on how to draw to scale the detail section of BB of the floor plan, this section BB. So I'm going to be explaining how we do that in my next video. Thank you very much for staying tuned. God bless you.